Okay, let's check the time here. It's 7 a.m. I am at Milam Gap, first day of my backcountry trip. Let me pan around and show you the parking lot. Nice sized parking lot. Sun is just peeking out, or about to peek out behind those hills over there. It's about 40 degrees. I expect temperature to get up around 65, 70 degrees. But here we are at the Milam Gap trailhead. I think I said Milam. I don't know why I said that, but Milam Gap trailhead. This is at milepost or mile marker 53. On this first day, I'll be doing about 5 to 6 miles on this trail. And I should be going up to Lewis Falls, then over to the Big Meadows campground, and I'll set up my camp, pitch my tent about a mile beyond Big Meadows campground. Okay, so I'm to be hiking north on the AT. We have our white blaze here, and I'll go north on the AT for about 2 miles, and I'll come to the Lewis Falls trail, and I'll duck up in there for about a mile and a half, check out Lewis Falls and loop around and come back out, hook up with the AT again. That'll take me to the Big Meadows campground. My pack weight is about 20 pounds. Nothing I can't handle. I'm always awestruck at the beauty of the sunrises and the sunsets out here in Shenandoah. Going under. Cemetery there. Trail picks up straight ahead. Looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day. Let's see what we got here. Tanners Ridge Road, skyline to the right. Let's see what's going on down this way, which I'm pretty sure what this is. Lewis Falls Trail is 0.6 miles down yonder. No horses. I can hear some turkeys out there in the distance, passing an interesting tree with a rock sitting right behind it. Man, there's just such variety in everything, even in us. Now, the world would be a boring place if we all look like those characters in that movie, The Matrix. Everyone basically looks the same, dresses the same. I really appreciate the variety in us and in nature. Got a nice view out there. I think it's gonna open up as I get down the trail. But I'm going down slightly here. I'm getting very close to the Lewis Falls trail. I believe that's a Blue Blaze trail. And I'll be on that for about almost 2 miles. Temperature is warming up a little bit. It's probably about almost 50 degrees. Interesting rock formations here. There's a turkey. A fire road here. That's the east. And it heads down to the west. I can hear rushing water off in the distance, but I'm going straight. There's the AT symbol on this tree here, so I'm gonna follow this around. And lo and behold, here we had a information post here. Appalachian Trail, the amphitheater, that's where I'm going, 0.8 miles. And just curious what's out there, because I do see a white blaze on that post right there. Lewis Spring Falls Trail. So I'm supposed to go this way. Good thing I checked. Okay. So as I come down this way, I hang a left here. Lewis Falls Trail right here going this way. Trail conditions are very good. For the most part, dry so far. And as I correctly surmised, the Lewis Falls Trails becomes a blue blaze trail. Once I set up camp, I'm gonna chill, listen to some smooth jazz, and have a nice lunch, a nice dinner, a good night's sleep. Get up early in the morning, around 5:30. Sunrise is at about 6:30, and I want to be back on the trail just before sunup. I'm still on the Lewis Falls Trail, and the trail continues on over there, going down and winding around. I'm very near the falls, and I'm gonna stop there and take a short break, 5-minute break. Feeling very good. The weather is absolutely beautiful out here. The temperatures come up probably another 5 degrees. It's about, I'll take a guesstimate, about 55 degrees. Nice cool breeze, really feels good. No bugs, no insects, just clean, crisp air. I guess that's Lewis Falls down there. I see a sign that reads waterfall safety. I am not going to climb down there. I'm going to continue around because I believe I'll be able to see the falls from the bottom. This trail is very, very rocky. It's technical for sure. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to be continuing this way. The Appalachian Trail is 1.2 miles in this direction, and also Big Meadows Lodge is 1.3 in this direction. So I'll be going up this way, but Lewis Falls is down here. I'm gonna go take a look and then come back up and then continue out this way. But here's a nice view right here. Beautiful. So I'm gonna head on down here. It's a short hike down. Incredible. You can feel the air getting cooler. See that ledge right there? I wonder how many people have fallen off that. It looks dangerous. And that was the sign I saw. In fact, right here, you can get closer. Right there. When I was up there, that's what I saw. Stay on trail, rocks are slick, and a fall can be fatal. Never walk on rocks or wade above waterfalls. Area around falls will be especially hazardous in icy conditions, and they give the park emergency number. But that view is absolutely stunning. I am not at the edge, well, not at the edge. I'm behind some rocks here. This is as far as I'm gonna go. But look at that. Lewis Falls. That's looking down. Okay, let me get back down trail. A short hike back up. And let's head on out to the Big Meadows amphitheater. About 1.2 miles. Man, I feel great. Okay, so I came from up there, took a left, went down to Lewis Falls. And I'm going up this way. Blue Blaze. Let me put my camera away for this one. Like a mini rock scramble. Check out this view first. Okay, let's go. Well, I got through that scramble right there. Going forward. It's a Blue Blaze directly in front of me. It's my first real incline for the day. I'm not using trekking poles, I'm just doing it with 2 legs. Because I have a camera in one hand, one trekking pole isn't going to do much. Start to warm up a little bit. I'll say temperature is about 57 degrees. It's not yet 60 degrees. It's about 9:30. But it's beautiful out here. I haven't seen anybody. That's a good thing. And what I mean by that is that the trail isn't crowded. Usually at Lewis Falls, I understand that you can have hundreds of people over there. But I had it all to myself today. Well, that could change as the day progresses. I don't know. But I'm going to enjoy the peace and solitude while I can. Going up. Oh, well, we have another technicality here. These all these rocks They look technical. Let's go. I'm still on the Lewis Falls Trail. I should be hooking up back on the AT shortly. And that'll take me into Big Meadows Amphitheater. And then beyond that, the Big Meadows Campground. Came down from that way. That was a knee into chest climb. And these were in front of me, these colossals of a rock formation. I'll just call it Colossus. And continuing on the Lewis Falls Trail, getting closer and closer to the AT. Okay, I've come to an information marker, and there's the AT white blaze there. And I want to be headed to Big Meadows Lodge picnic area. The amphitheater is going to be this way, and that's where I'm headed. Okay, I'm at the Big Meadows Amphitheater. Not a whole lot of people here, which is a good thing. So I could actually camp here if I wanted to. I think I'm going to press on for another mile or two and camp just outside of this campground. But I get some water here. I've come out of the Big Meadows Amphitheater. I'm back on the AT. And I'm gonna go up the trail for about a mile, look for a place to set up camp. But look at that view. It's beautiful. Still looking for a place to camp. It's almost noon time, so I have plenty of time. I can walk, I can hike 2-3 more hours. I have plenty of water, about 3 liters worth. Enough for drinking and for cooking and for coffee and some in the morning. Beautiful day. It's about, I would say, 60 degrees down here. I'm more in a canyon now, or going down into a canyon where it's a little cooler, and I prefer that. Appalachian Trail straight, I know that. What's up there? I wonder. Fisher's Gap Overlook, Skyline Drive, 60 yards. Nope, I'll continue on the AT and look at that spectacular view. I'm still on the AT, and I'm headed up to Hawksbill Summit. I decided to go ahead and push it and try to get to the Rose River Fire Road, where I'll find plenty of established camping sites. It's about 15 minutes past noon. Feeling good. Okay, it's about 4 p.m. I found a nice little camp spot, perfect, just before Hawksbill Summit, which is about 0.3 miles yet ahead. So I'll see that tomorrow morning. Right now, there are lots of crowds, so I went a little further than I planned today. So it'll make the hike tomorrow a little bit shorter. So this is my Dan Durston tent. It was very easy to set up. This is a very handsome tent. I love it. I'll come back to this in a moment to show you the inside of it. But over here, let me see if I can zoom in on this. See that yellow line there up in the tree? I have that stage to hang my bear bag. And what I normally do is that I'll go ahead and cook my dinner, eat, wash up the utensils, pack them in the bear bag and everything that's scented. And then I'll take it out here, hoist it up there, and I'm good to go. And I'll show you that as well. And to have all that done before it gets dark. So I have about 2.5 hours of daylight left. So it's gorgeous out here, nice breeze. Thoroughly enjoying this. Now, let me show you my Dan Durston 2-person tent. And what I did here, it's really easy to set up. You just grab 4 stakes and you lay your tent out as a rectangle, and you get it as tight as you can, each corner, here, here, down there, and then you just get it nice and stretched out, get it nice and taut. You don't want it loose. Then you go to that 4th corner over there, and you pull that until you get a perfect rectangle. Okay. Then your next step is to go inside and set up your tent poles. I have mine here. They fit up in a grommet up in here. Let me see if I can flip this camera so you can see that. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a grommet up in there with the tent pole fits in. There's also a little strap at the bottom that allows me to strap the bottom of my tent pole to secure it even more. Same thing on the other one. Also on this tent, have a ventilation port here that I have opened. I might leave it open all night. It might get, I think it's gonna get down to the 50s. And in that sleeping quilt, I'm gonna be quite comfortable. And there's also a venting port right here that I have open. And what I've done, I've also, because it is a little breezy, it could get breezier at night, I've staked down this side of the tent here, down there. And this comes with the tent. And I've staked down this corner where the other trekking pole is. I have that stake down there. I think I did pretty good. Now they have a very large vestibules. I'm only using one for my shoes. I'm keeping my backpack inside. And there's another vestibule door on the other side, just like this right here. In fact, let me take you around there so you can see that. And I have that closed because I'm not using it. So this here basically is the second door. If I unzip this and bring it out up here, I can roll that back, and I have another entry point into this tent. But since it's just me, I'm only using one door. Right here. And I can roll it up. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Come on, Rod. Okay, there we go. You see? And then at night, if I want to keep rain out, I can zip that. And it's real. It's nice and taut. It's tight. And the reason why it's like that is because of the initial setup. When I first stake it out, if I get these four corners nice and tight, then this right here is going to be nice and taut as well. Okay? So right now, I've got it up because it's beautiful out right now. There is not going to be any rain. And all I have to do is simply just roll this up. This is sort of messy with the camera. Just roll this back like, roll it in the ball like that. On the roll, rather. And see that loop right there? There's a piece right here. See, that clips to that. So I bring that around. And I secure that in there like that. Okay, see? All right. I always keep my sit pad out. This is my doormat, so I don't track any unnecessary debris inside the tent. That's why I take off my hiking boots and leave them here. These are my Ultra Mid 4.0 mesh. These are very nice, lightweight. They got to work out today. So I can unzip this front door. Let's see, it's screened. No insects are going to get inside here unless I unzip this and I let them in. So this is very fine mesh netting right here. So let me take you inside here. I'm going to unzip this. And I want to jump in because I don't like sleeping with insects. I'm going to close this up. Take off my camping shoes here. Sorry about that. I'm going to zip this back up. See, there's a loop on the outside, out here, loop on the inside, and zip it up, and it's tight. Very roomy in here. Dan Durston, I guess he designed this tent. He's thought of everything. I have pockets over here. I have my charger over there. There's a clip up there where I can clip something up there like a light. This right here, this charger is also a light. And I use this to charge my phone up. It's fully charged right now. But if I want this to be a night light, all I have to do is just double tap on this. See there? And it's variable. It's low, high, low, low, lower, brighter, lower, and turns it off. So this is fully charged. When the LED is green, it is being charged by the sun. So this will be good for tomorrow. In fact, this will be good for the entire hike. And there's also pockets, very thoughtful up here. And let's see what we got up here. Anything else? Pocket right there. I mean, very thoughtful. Another clip up here where I can hang whatever. And my trekking poles are not even at the recommended height. I've lowered them a little bit. just in case it gets windy. When the tent's lower to the ground, it tends to perform better. But this breeze it's incredible, man. It's incredible. There's a pot. I'm gonna cook some soup, some chicken noodle soup rather, and have a cool drink, and I'll be good to go. I'm just gonna follow that fly around. See, he's outside. He's gone. He can't get in here. Mosquitoes can't get in here. Gnats can't get in here. Ticks can't get in here. Great tent. My sleeping bag. Let's see here. Okay, I have my sleeping pad set up here. I'm not gonna strap it down because I don't think I need to strap it down. I'll just get in this and crash. I have my Klymit X Pillow inflated. I have my clothes bag there for tomorrow. There's nothing in this backpack other than clothes. Nothing, no food items, nothing scented, nothing. Everything is in this food bag, bear bag. And as soon as I finish eating, everything goes in here with the exception of the water. And I'm gonna go ahead and hoist that up and I'm good to go. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna get something to eat, chill, listen to some music, read a couple chapters of a book that I have, and just watch the sunset. Okay, got my water boiling. I got my Tokes pot with 3/4 water. Should take about 3 minutes for this to start boiling. As you can see, it's already starting to form some bubbles down at the bottom. Once I get a good rolling boil going, I'll throw my soup, just dipped in soup here, in there, and crumble up some of these, some of this pre-cooked chicken. Okay, I've already added my soup. I'm gonna give that a stir, ever so carefully. The water's hot. It'll be boiling soon. And I'm gonna crumble up some chicken and throw in there too. This probably looks weird. It's about 10 p.m. It's just so peaceful and quiet up here on the mountain, Hawksbill. And it's about 45 degrees, light winds. And I'm tired. After a nice chicken noodle soup dinner, some peanut butter and jelly on tortillas, and about a liter of water, I'm settled. So this is saying goodnight, and I plan on getting up around 6 o'clock in the morning to get started. To get started packing up anyway, and taking inventory of all my stuff, and leaving no trace. Pulling down my bear bag, getting it stuffed in my backpack. I hope to get back on the trail, that's the AT, by 7:30. Sunrise is at 7:37, so just as the sun is coming up, I like to capture some nice views of Hawksbill during that time period. So this is saying goodnight. Good morning, everyone. It's about 6:30. Birds are chirping, and what a nice sleep I had. Man, it was wonderful. It was so peaceful and quiet last night. The only thing I heard was just the wind blowing through the trees, and that was peaceful. Nothing outside scurrying about. Great. So now I'm gonna start the process of getting my backpack packed up. The last thing that'll go in will be the bear bag, which I need to bring down. It's bloated right now. It's just so full of stuff because I've taken stuff out of my backpack and that had sent to it like wet wipes, things like that, and put it in the bear bag. And then I'll take down the tent and do a quick inventory and make sure I have everything and get on down the trail. I feel so good. So let me get to it and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Good morning. There's the bear bag. And it looks like it's untouched, which is great. I expected it to be okay. So I'm gonna go and pull that down and grab some breakfast out of there and take items out of that belong to the backpack and put it in there. But about, I would say 50, no, it's about 45 degrees right now. Light breeze. And it looks like it's going to be another beautiful day. Beautiful day. The tent held up very well. What I forgot to mention yesterday about this tent is that what you see on the outside is the rain fly. I could set this thing up to where I don't have to have the rain fly on there. Let's say on a nice warm night where I know there's not going to be any rain and I want to sleep under the stars, I can just set it up with the inner tent, with that mesh, and I can see through everything. I can see everything rather through that. But last night I closed the vents on both sides because it got a little chilly. I was warm, perfectly warm. I slept so good. I'm feeling refreshed. I'm feeling encouraged to get started. So I'm gonna take my time. I don't like rushing anything. And methodically break everything down and get some breakfast. I have about half a liter of water, but I can get water about a mile down the trail just past Hawksbill as I'm descending. And I'm not really a coffee person in the morning. I'll just drink some water and eat some dried fruit and maybe have a Cliff Bar. That'll be my breakfast. And then for lunch, I don't know. We'll see how the day goes. But my next stop is going to be near Rose River. Some nice camping sites down there. And I also need to wash out my pots. And I'll do that as well once I get down there and get some water. Okay, let me get to this. I'm all packed up. It's about 8 o'clock and it's time to move on. And we'll look over here to the east. We can see the sun is up. Yesterday I must have put in about 9 miles. Today about 7, maybe 8. And the last day will be a very short day. So let's go. Day 2. Okay, let's see what we have here. Hopefully I'll be going to the left. Let's see, to Hawksbill Summit. Hawksbill Summit, 0.2 miles. So I'm going up this way. Okay, let's go. I've been here before. I know Hawksbill Summit is this way. Bird nest too. Here it is. Pretty decent looking shelter here. There are a few people up here this morning, to be expected. And of course, here's that spectacular view. Okay, coming down the service road from Hawksbill Summit, and I'll follow this for about a quarter of a mile. And then I'll turn left on Hawksbill Mountain Trail, and I'll stay on that for about 0.6 miles. Good morning, everybody. Hawksbill Summit, just came from there. Okay, going this way. It's a beautiful morning. When I get to the Hawksbill parking lot, I'm going to take off a layer and take off this beanie and put on a baseball cap. I think today is going to be a warm one. Not hot, but warm. Okay, I've arrived at the upper Hawksbill trailhead. I've come from Hawksbill Summit that way, and I'll be crossing Skyline Drive here and pick up a trail on the other side and to continue on to Rose River. But before I do that, I need to take off a layer here. Just crossed Skyline Drive, and I'm going to that post right there. And go into the woods. Nice cool breeze, pleasant. Let's see what this sign says. I don't see anything there. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna be on that horse trail. This way. Yeah, horse trail still straight ahead. As indicated by the yellow blazes. It's horse trail. You know, I just got a thought that I might finish this entire 21-mile loop today. It all depends how I feel. It's at a relatively early start this morning. Several factors will weigh in. Depends on how I feel once I get to Rose River. There are lots of great camping spots along there. In fact, even better than the one I was at last night. I mean, they're really nice. How I feel, you know, if I feel drained by the time I get to Rose River, that section where I'm supposed to be camping out, and if I can push on from there and continue and get on back over to Milam Gap and finish this thing off today. I don't know. When I get to Rose River, there's plenty of water down there, so I'm gonna sit down for a while once I get there and wash out my utensils. My pot, I need to clean it out. It's got chicken soup residual in it. And eat a little bit. It all depends. Oh, and also the weather. You know, if it's like it was last night, man, I might want to just camp out tonight and chill. I don't know. I'm undecided now. We'll see. I'm still on the horse trail. I'm definitely on a descent. I have less than a half a liter of water. I'm good though. When I get to Rose River, I'll fill up there. Getting on down the trail, feeling good. Found a nice water source to camel up. I'm still on the Skyland Horse Trail. I should soon be hooking up with the Rose River Trail. Okay, coming out of the horse trail, this should be Rose River Trail. I should be going that way. And that is what it says, Rose River Loop Trail. Blue Blaze Trail. Rose River Falls. About a mile this way, Dark Hollow Falls. I'm on the Rose River Fire Road, and it's about a 0.9 stretch. Nothing to see here, but once I get to that 0.9 mark, I'll be taking a right turn going on to the Stony Man Trail. It's about 2:30 p.m. and I've already put in a whole lot of miles today. I guesstimate another 5 miles to go, then I'll be back at Milam Gap. So I'm gonna go ahead and push it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. With 4 hours of daylight, I think I can do it. And if not, I have my headlamp, and it'll only be a few short miles anyway. But I'm pretty sure I can make it back to Milam or Milam Gap before the sun sets. The sun sets at about the sun sets at about 7:40, I believe it is. 7:30, 7:40. So I think I can do it. So this will be if I do, this will be a two-dayer. And I would have put in 21 miles in 2 days. So let's see. I'm gonna challenge myself on this one. I'm not tired. There were a few inclines coming up to Dark Hollow Falls, which you really never make it to the main falls. You're prompted to take a left onto this fire road. So I'm gonna get there. See you guys down the trail. Stonyman Mountain Trail, Rapidan Road 1.1. That's where I want to go. Okay. This should be Rapidan Road. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Rapidan Fire Road. I want to turn right on Rapidan Fire Road. And that's a fire road. So I'll go up that about 1.7 miles. I'm getting very close to Milam Gap. And it's about 4 o'clock. Taking a break. Okay, I'm hiking Skyline Drive back to Milam Gap. While having difficulty finding the Mill Prong Trail. I think it's probably closed off. I saw some construction back there, so this is just as well. I should be there in about 30 minutes. It is now 6 p.m. Well, it's 6:29 and I made it back to Milam Gap in one piece. In fact, just over 21 miles. So, mission accomplished. I feel good. I'm looking forward to getting a hot meal, a nice cold drink, and some sleep in my bed.